Alright, we're reviewing this movie. Ricky Stanicky. That's the name of the movie. It's supposed to be funny. I have not laughed yet. I've watched 4 minutes. I didn't like the opening. Maybe it's gonna pick up. Let's check it out. So far, another studio executive move to make men weak as bitches can be. I don't get it. I know the trend is like, men suck, smash the patriarchy. Come on, really? That means you want to kill your father, your grandfather, your brother, your husband, your son. That's what smashing the patriarchy means. You know, you can't have men without women. You can't have women without men. They need each other. So why can't we just get along and stop hating on one demographic so much? It's so stupid. Let men be masculine. That's what they're supposed to be. Stop trying to feminize them all to make them so weak. It's just like, it's so dumb. I stay toxic. So far, it's their recycled hall pass of, like, basically American Pie and every other movie from teenage to adult men who are still act like they're 14 and have to lie to hide from their parents, in this case their wives, to get away for the weekend for the boys. It's an old recipe that's played out, and it's not very funny. So far, this movie's not looking so good. Well, for a moment there I had hope when John Cena showed up, because he can be pretty funny in these over-the-top steroid comedies where he just pumps out jokes. His opening monologue, not good. This movie is, so far, 15 minutes in, and 15 minutes I don't go back in my life. Plus, I got to edit the vlog of it, so it's going to take 3 hours of my life, this whole escapade, and I'm regretting it. So far, the most impressive thing is the traps that Zac Efron has. They're pretty pronounced under his shirt. Is it worth my 2 hours to watch? No, but they're cool. He's better in Iron Claw. That's actually a pretty good movie. It's more like kind of sad though. It's like a bros movie that's kind of sad. So Iron Claw is good. It's like a drama about wrestling. But Ricky Stanicky, not so good so far. Ricky Stinky. It's so bad. This movie is 20 minutes in. It doesn't even deserve that much attention to it. It does not deserve me finishing this review. I don't even want to finish it. I'm going to push through because I like Zac Efron. And they have a man breastfeeding. I mean a man, not a trans man. An actual gender XY man who's not pretending to be a woman is breastfeeding his infant baby. Chest feeding. This is some woke garbage. It's the worst movie I've ever seen. The people that made this movie have lost touch. This is not funny. I don't know how you could be in this movie and direct it and write it and all these people could make it and no one could laugh at any part of this. How could this be funny? I knew in the opening image when they started off with, you know, a bag of dog shit on fire on someone's doorstep. You know, it's just gonna be doo-doo humor to the Dumbledore idiots, you know? No offense to people that like Harry Potter. That's way better than this shit.
You supposed to anyone? Oh, no. We Moyles, we prefer those little weenies. Pow!
I will say John Cena is a good comedian. He is a funny guy. Because comedy should have energy. He's bountiful, and he is funny. Maybe he doesn't have many good jokes in this one. He's been in some good comedies. In this, he's got one monologue, one scene where he actually turns the movie around for a moment and is funny. And I appreciate John Cena. Good job, John. But the movie still sucks.
Circumvision. Mommy, I don't want to go to school tomorrow.
Oh my God, this has to be done now.
Let Ricky finish it.
Ricky, what? No, are you insane?
Okay, halfway through, it starts to get funny. John Cena takes the driver's seat and control the movie, and thank goodness, because they need him with his comedy. John Cena is the joke in this movie. So halfway through, there is some funny parts. The intensity amplifies, which makes comedy better. And they're like, wow, the stress factor is good. So I laughed a few times, but it's a long way to go to get a few laughs. So we just reviewed Ricky Stanicky. the Peter Farrelly directed comedy with Zac Efron and John Cena. Now, John Cena, I have to give applause to. He takes the cake. He saves the movie. But at no point anywhere else does anyone else make a joke. All of their jokes of everybody else fall flat. And it takes 45 minutes for John Cena to actually start making good jokes. When he finally shows up in character as who he's supposed to be. And then the last 20 minutes was kind of like woo-woo, lighthearted, cute, nice, pretty bow on things to make it seem like heartwarming. So it's a rough genre to hit. Not enough jokes off the top. Did not set the tone very well. No real modern day jokes for almost an hour. And then John Cena doing his best to save the show in the halfway through till 3/4. So he had a good solid 40 minutes, 30 minutes of doing good stuff. But, you know, I would rate John Cena gets a A+. Well, John Cena gets an A+. But everything else gets a D-. So we give this movie a C, as in corny. If you miss it, you miss it. You know, you don't need to see this. It's not as good as Me, Myself, and Irene or Dumb and Dumber or some of the old school Farrelly Brothers movies. I think the fact that if there was 2 brothers directing this, if it was the Farrelly Brothers, they would have hit it. So it was, like I said, it was half a movie. So I give it half a score. Out of 10, I give you 5 stars. Out of 10. And those 5 stars all go to John Cena. Because he's the only one who worked in this film. That's all. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Ricky Stanicky out. John Cena is cool, though.